So I'd like to welcome Alja and Zsófi on the occasion of the upcoming performance called L1 Evening à la Imre Zoltán Program. And it will be in Bakelit on the 14th, 13th and then 14th of April. And I'd like to introduce our guests. I thought that it would be great to start, like, if you say a few words about yourself. Maybe you can start, Alja. I know from Zsófi that you live in Hungary. I also know that you studied in the Budapest Contemporary, what is it, a university or it's a...
Dance Academy.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead, please.
So my name is Alja and I am Slovenia originally. And now since Academy, I live in Budapest, more or less. It's the same academy that Zsófi went and there met. And it's the reason why we collaborate, one of the reasons.
Okay, Zsófi, would you like to say a few words about yourself?
I'm Zsófi. I'm now in a bakery where I work. And also I'm a freelancer, beginner dancer. And I know Alja from the Dance Academy.
Okay. So is this your first, I mean, besides being classmates, obviously, then in the academy, is this your first, like, collaboration, like working together so closely and creating a piece together?
I think in a professional way and in a full production type of way, yes. But we also did some small projects together in school already, and some stuff outside of dance as well. So yeah, yes and no.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, I see. So would you like to say maybe a few words about what you will perform in the L1 evening?
Mm-hmm. You want to tell, Zsófi, or should I?
Go for it.
Okay, so it's we will present a work in process, so not a full performance of the project, the Don't Do Try, which is about trying and not doing. And we are a crew of 4 dancers. And we research basically the center of the research is decision making and ways to make decisions and how we process this kind of information in the body and also as together with people around you. I don't know, Zsófi, add something?
Yes, I like the most in it that it's we are very clear with what we'd like to tell, but on the way we have very clear tasks from Alja or proposals, but while we are doing it, we have to always change our mind and always be in a very different, we have to always be in a very different mindset, so it's very challenging and very safe to do at the same time. It's a very exciting process as a dancer, I think.
Okay. When I saw the title of your piece and also I read the description, it just came to my mind that usually we say people that don't try but do it. Yeah, so I understand that now your title is the opposite. So
yes.
If you can tell more about this, like what's the reason behind this that you encourage people not doing but just trying. So what's behind this?
Well, there is 2 aspects. One, I think Zsófi can tell the story of how this title came, but I think in more conceptual way, it's a bit of an opinion towards motivational quotes and all these kind of TED talks and saying that tell us how we should live and what everything we have to do to be the best and the most like to be the most functional, efficient, the best. And we try to go against this idea that you have to be the best.
Mm-hmm. So against like kind of like goal orientation, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And with these titles, you can tell Zsófi.
That we were into making clothes together. We embroidered them. And we were thinking what to embroider on the clothes. And we got this idea that first I came up with songs, and then Arja came up with the idea to write quotes in a reversed way, motivational quotes. And that's how, I don't know which one of us came up at the end with this. But I know that now if I tell somebody that this is the title, they ask if it's a Star Wars parody.
If it's a what?
Star Wars parody.
Ah, okay.
But it's not.
Okay.
At least we don't know about it.
Yeah. Okay, and who are the other? Both of you are you both involved, like as dancers also?
Yeah, dancing.
Perform? Yes, and who are the other two performers?
The other two is Julia Pečnikar and Bito Katalin. So
yeah. They were also students of the Budapest Dance Academy. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we are 50-50 nationalities. We were together in the school.
Mm-hmm.
And with Kati, I already worked together in another piece. And Arja and Julia worked together already outside of school. So now it's a mashup.
I see.
Yes.
And what else? Like what other projects do you have here in Budapest, Arja?
For now, I just work with Callum and Patrick on cryptic bodies. And we already performed and we will perform more. And I think for now that's it for here. Just that. Or is there something else? I did nothing. How do you say confirmed? Yeah. Sure.
I see. And what other plan? Do you have another plan for another future collaboration, like the two of you?
Yeah.
We are actually on to doing this group project of IZP that they are supporting now in groups to create something, not to create something, but to research something. And we had one part in the in this material. There is one part that Arja calls the black hole of solos. And we had this idea to go into that more with this group proposition of IZP.
I see. Black hole of solos.
Yes.
Interesting title. One more thing I wanted to ask you, Zsófi, because I saw that you also perform on the 13th. So you have another thing to perform in the L1 evening. So what's that? Can you tell us something about it?
That's not really a performance. It's more like it's more like a durational performance, I would say. Mm-hmm. It's just something that I want to work on in the future, and it's in a very, very early stage where I would like to knit and sing things to people. Mm-hmm. I want to work with loneliness later on with this idea, but now it's more like a superficial destiny telling exercise.
What does that mean? Superficial destiny telling? Like are you going to?
It's like when you open. I feel that there is a state when you open your mind and the things come to your mind just randomly, and they somehow make sense at the moment. So that's what I call superficial destiny telling.
And okay, and
so if someone comes, yes?
Yeah, sorry. So what does the term durational performance means?
That since it's knitting, it takes a lot of time. I will knit while the performances, and I will knit on the performances, and in the breaks, it will take all the event.
I see, I see. So you are on the spot all the time?
Yes. I will watch the performances. I will just come with my knitting.
I see. Okay, one more question came to my mind, like language-wise, like movement language-wise, in your common piece, like what did you work with? I'm just asking this because I know that in Zsófi's background, folk dance is really pretty strongly present, and I'm just curious if it will appear in this research or in this piece, or like what kind of movement language do you use? Is it a mix, or it's a more strict? There's a more strict structure and choice in that regard.
So it's the whole thing is improvised but very strictly scored with these mind tasks. A lot of it is contact among us, and what is dance is interrupting your own dance. So maybe on Zsófi you can recognize some folk, but there is no real quotation of any dance style. I mean, it's very contemporary because that's what we do, but we play with our body of how we can trick ourselves and things like this.
Mm-hmm. So like what came to my mind is that it like makes sense to use a little bit of contact because it's unpredictable a little bit, right? So it makes sense that you don't have a definite aim while dancing
Yes.
with another person, but whatever comes up, then you just go with it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's I think a lot of making decisions, and when you have to think, it's much more interesting when there is another person. Also, I think in life it's a lot to do with other people, not so much yourself. Mm-hmm. And I also really enjoy doing things like that, not so much solo works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's always great to work together.
Yeah, definitely.
Enjoyable and rewarding.
Yeah,
I can confirm that. So, if you have anything to add, any last words?
It's good to work together.
It's good to work together. That's a good.
Okay, good last word. Well, okay then. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much too.
This discussion, and then we wait our dear spectators on the 13th and 14th of April in Bakalit Multi-Art Center. So hopefully see you, many of them there, and you too, of course.
Yes. See you there.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.